Alright, day 2. Let's see. Well, what we got to do now is redo the wiring for the turn signals, running lights, headlights, low beams. And I got a few more appliances going on. GPS and a charge port. So this is the most complicated aspect with all the wiring. Yeah, you have the kill switch, turn signal switch. Where's that at? Oh yeah, that's right here. Gotta wire that up. Then remount the headlights. Oh boy. Alright, let's get started. Alright, next item for bid. We're now working on the electrical. She took the time today to run all new wires. Of course, we run our wires through the frame. Come out the front of the frame here. These are the power wires. So we got, let's see, fully functional headlights, high and low beams, left and right turn signal, brake light, running lights. As you can see here, those are the signals, and the ones at the bottom are running lights, or park lights, whatever you want to call it. Got 2 toggle switches on order. I'm waiting on those, and I can go ahead and wire everything up, but right now I'm just running the basics, getting set up and getting ready. Here's my headlight unit. Of course, we got high and low beam. And I built this bracket. Had to paint it though. Didn't paint it last time. Oh, and I got a charge port. Yeah. Now I need GPS. And we'll be straight. Here's the battery box. That's the fuse. I don't know if you can see that clearly. That's the LED fuse. And there's a power block down there. And this is wired to a trailer switch. Now what I do over here is after you wire up the bike, you just plug it into the battery box. And voila. And there you go. Alright, y'all. Got some more parts in today, so I was able to start on my wiring. I know it looks a little complicated, but it's not. So, finally got my headlight bracket back on. Got my wiring all set up. Got my auxiliary port for the phone charge or whatever the case may be. Or GPS can power into that too. Now all I gotta do is hook my rear bracket back up. Wire that up and be done with that. And I know it looks a little messy, but got some wire insulators. So once I'm done, I can get this all covered up, nice and neat looking. And the thing I like about this bracket, it's got a nice little cover piece that goes over it. Yay! Might paint that black. I don't know if I'm gonna leave it clear or paint it black, but I got it wired up like this for now, just for test purposes. I actually got 5 of these, so I can put one on the other side and one in the back. Wire up from there, but I think I'm gonna redo my battery box with one at least. go with it from there. Next up is, gotta start on my rear brake. Couldn't get the horseshoe. I had to go with the horseshoe because the brake caliper for the rear wouldn't work. As you can see, wouldn't be enough space. I had to put 180 millimeter so to come past that, but the way this frame is, see, it starts off narrow and it widens. That caliper will rub against that bar, so gotta go with different kind of setup. So gotta run the cable for that and get that set up. Go with it from there. I can't wait till she finish. Alright, just got my wires installated. Looking a little neater. A lot more neater than it was. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Okay, got my color on. I think I'm gonna paint that black. I don't need to see through that. Paint that black. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Then I gotta insulate the wires under here. But what I'm waiting on is my 2 toggle switches, which goes on this bracket that I fabricated. It's on back here. It's a toggle switch here, a toggle switch there, and there's one that goes here. Now one is going to be for the headlights. Reason being because this switch here is, which goes on a scooter originally, is designed that as soon as you turn the key on, the headlight automatically comes on. I don't want to do that. So what I did is wired it to a toggle. I wired it to a toggle. So whenever I want the headlights to come on, I hit the switch and then go to high low beam here. It's your signal. Now the other one is going to be to my running lights, which I'm going to just have that wire straight to the battery, and I want them to come on and off independently of the high and low beams. So put a toggle switch here for the running lights, so I can pop them on mid-evening and I go. And then this for the headlights. So over here, I don't know what's going to be yet. Might be on-off switch for I don't know, maybe GPS or something, or the auxiliary, maybe for the charge port. I don't know. We'll see. Well, I got my toggle switches today. About to mount those up and finish getting the wiring. I gotta change the plans too here. I'm gonna put another power block, one of these, on the other side here. I got some self-tapping screws, and we can go with it from there. Alright, get that done and then we'll see how it looks. Alright, we're nearly done with the wiring here. So we got 3 toggles in, one here, 2 here. Now one on this side, over here. I don't want to do with that yet. This, headlights, running lights. Alright. I put another distribution block on the other side here. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. And what I did was run the signal wires. This is left and right turn signal. And this goes to your rear turn signal LED lights to the rear. This is ran through the frame here, and it's gonna come out the back and run to the back bracket over here to your rear lights. Now on this side, alright, this is your power in. As you can see, I got a joint here which makes all 4 of these hot. This is to your headlight switch, toggle switch. This is to your running light toggle switch. Now once I hit the toggle switch up here, as far as the headlight go, it wires to this blue wire here, which powers and that runs the high and low beam from the switch here. So you need a power line going in. From there you got these two wires here. The white is high beam and the blue is low beam. Okay, from here, this is your run on light toggle switch. That will be this power input goes to the toggle switch, and when it comes out the toggle switch, it runs to here. And I got these joined up, and this is front and rear running lights. I got both rears hooked together, both fronts hooked together, because once you pop those on, they just run. They doesn't blink or anything like that. So we just need a power input. Now this wire here, this gray wire here, is your signal wire from your LED flash. This powers the left and right turn signal to the switch. So you need a power input from the relay, not from the battery, from the relay. And what that does is makes it blink. And it depends on which way you pop it, left or right. It'll send that power to the left or right turn signal, which is wired on the other side here. So goes into that gray wire to the switch, and then like I said, it's connected to whether you, this is basically just a toggle switch, on, off, on. So the power wire runs in and splits. Once you, it powers it this way or it powers it that way. And those two wires are here. So if I pop it left, yellow is the left turn signal, green is the right. As you see, I got a color coded here so I know which is which. So when I route the wires out the back here, see that yellow and green. Alright, these two are your power inputs. Now the one with the white is to go to the relay. The other one is your power wire input. This is your power wire input. This is from your relay to the gray wire, which is the hot wire for the signal light. Let me make sure I got that right. Let's see here. No, got it backwards. Okay, this is your power wire input, and the plain red wire, which is, where are you at? Right here. And it comes out the frame right there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but those two wires come out the frame right there. So that runs to here. The other one runs to here, which powers the top. Now this here is to my charge port. Now what I got in mind here, before I shut this down, is this 6-volt wire. I'm gonna run to this block. Now I probably won't use it, but at least it'll be wired out of the way versus trying to tuck it into here and it does nothing but falls out. Probably ground out or something like that. So I'm gonna run that up to here. And I might try, I don't know, running it to the toggle from there. Maybe running it to see if I can run the charge port. I mean, 6 volts should be enough to charge a cell phone or something like that. I mean, it's only like 5 volts to that or something like that. I don't know, but we'll see what it does. Alright, there's your wiring setup. Next up is the rear end. Lights, brakes, get my fender and bracket back on, battery box. Alright, let's go. Alright, we'll be wiring the rear end here, so got my rear left and right turn signal, brake light on, got that wired up. Alright, got my brake cable in. What I got here is a dual brake level that runs the front and the rear at the same time. So what I gotta do now is wire in my plug course I gotta rewire my box because the way I had it last time, I don't need all that now. Because I basically got, make sure this one right in here. This is now replaced with that. So everything's up front. Here, as you can see, I had to do a bunch of wire jumping, which I need to clean that up now. So all I need is one hot wire running out now. And you got your power distribution block up front in here. Everything runs off that, so be less of a mess in this box here. And I think one of these is the brake light signal wire. But I gotta figure out how to fabricate that with this brake setup, which is different from the last one I had. So we'll get that started. So clean up this box, wire up my plug here, which I don't even need all these wires. I need the ground. This would be the brake wire. And then I just need one power wire running front. Everything else is off the relay. Alright, let's get it going. Alright, just got my box wired up. Changed some things around. So here we got now, as far as the 4-way plug go, 4-way flat that I'm going to be using, is a power wire. These are my power input wires. I can just plug my box into my system or detach it anytime I feel like it. And these are 2 hot wires here. One is for the lighting system fuse. The other one is for the brake light switch. I didn't have to really run that separately, but I did. But that's also a fuse. So as far as my switch go, the brake light on the 4-way flat would be brown. You can see that. That'll be brown. The battery input signal will be green. The signal light from your relay is going to be yellow. Of course, white is your ground. Alright, that's that for the battery box. Then we go over here for the switch. And as we got this one marked, that's this power input, which is yellow. Signal light input, which is green. That runs to these 2 hot wires here in the frame, which runs to the front. Of course, white would be your ground, grounded to the seat post. And brown, got brown set up as my brake light for my brake light switch. We have to wire it up some kind of way later. And as you run over here to your power distribution block, of course you got the one with the white. That is the power input for your 2 toggles, which is this. One is for the headlights. Once you hit this switch, it powers this switch. The other one is for your running lights. Once you hit this switch, it powers on your running light. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and wire my box up here in a second. We'll give it a go, and then we'll actually start putting our wire insulator on, try to clean up this mess a little bit. We'll go with it from there. Alright, got the battery box hooked up, and the first thing I noticed is that one of my relays lights up automatically and won't go out. So anyway, let's run our test, see what we got. Running lights, headlights. Okay, now, okay, we got running lights. They're working good. Alright, let's try high beams. That's working good. Turn signals. Alright, let's check our rear. Rear's tail light working. Let's check our left. And once I get that brake switch wired up, and I'm actually, this will light up for a brake. Got rear running lights here. Why is this one dim? And grounded. No, it's blown. Okay. Well, let's turn this off. Let's give you a view of what it looks like in the dark. Get these lights off here. Alright, that's your low beam. High beam. It's actually bright. So that's what it would look like at night. Well, you get the general idea. Okay, let's go with it from there. Alright, I gotta figure it out. I had the wires running in backwards. So now it only comes on with the switch. Okay. I like that. Now she's down. Cut some off. That's neat. Okay. That's it for tonight. We'll finish up tomorrow. Last thing. Well, figuring out my LED didn't have a good ground, so that's still good. Alright, we all set to go.